everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins, DXY, CPI numbers, the economy. Is we going down? Is we going up? What's gonna happen? Guys, very important day today. CPI numbers coming out, inflation numbers, and also also some other numbers are coming out. Guys, the volatility is gonna kick back in. The big questions, are we gonna pump, are we gonna dump, what's gonna happen? How do we position ourselves when we, try to trade these numbers? Because volatility will hit, guys. Stuff will go up, stuff will go down. We will see what's gonna happen. We need to position ourselves before the numbers actually come, because I'm gonna explain to you a little bit, my thoughts about that. But the volatility, the sideways movement is gonna finally stop. We should be getting new movements very soon, so that's gonna be very exciting. Everybody has been waiting for the days. It's also Valentine's Day, so if you did forget today, to wish your wife or girlfriend happy Valentine's Day like I did. Wife's away, so right after the stream I have to go and buy her something when she comes back. I totally forgot about that. Here I am sitting, trying to get you to remember to tell your wife and girlfriend to happy Valentine's Day and stuff like that, and I forgot. So there is that. So I have to remember to get something for her. That's it, guys. It's Valentine's Day. It's 14th. We are still on the new on the full moon, guys. On the 20th of February, we got a new moon coming in. Whether that's the big date for the dump or pump, I don't know. We're gonna see. But because right now, if you look at it, if you just look at the moons over here, you'll see that we are dumping on the full moon. So this new moon is not dumping us, actually was pushing us up, and right now this full moon up here is actually dumping us towards downside. So they are working a little bit in reverse. Stuff has a little bit changed a little bit over there. So there is that. How's everybody doing in the chat? As you can see, I'm in good spirits. I'm in good mood because I slept well. Guys, sleeping well, solves 99.9% of your problems. I think sleeping solves 99.9% of everybody's problems. The sun is out, I slept well. The trading today will be magical. And as you saw, last couple of days, there have not been a lot of trading on the stream because, and I haven't been very active on Telegram because, when you're tired, you really don't want to look at the charts. Like everything, you're tired, the stuff doesn't work. Get some good night's sleep. Everything will be fine. Sleep is the big thing. Like sleep will solve so many of your problems. So I'm gonna work a little bit better on that. I've been trying to work on that for years and years, and always fail. But I understand the importance. Into the sky. How you doing, man? Roshten, let's go. Barosh, morning. Gort, we are bullish if not for the new moon. New moon is coming, in 6 days. So we got at least a week left. See how this actually plays out. I got crypto insomnia. Yeah, it's called crypto insomnia, especially when you are living in Europe or something like that, because the daily candle closes at 1 a.m. So oftentimes you gotta wait for that. So there is that. Cryptoras, good morning. Gort, Eric, good morning. Edward, good morning. Nice little dump yesterday from Sunday. Yeah, nice little lump. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out right now. Good morning, wait, Chong Tong, good tunes. Yeah, that song was nice. I was just listening before the show and I was like, you know what, let everybody hear it, Who cares about copyright strikes, let everybody hear the song. She's probably watching the stream, be careful. I love you. Just tell Valentine's Day is a scam. She'll understand. Nah, they don't understand. Women don't understand. You can explain how much is a scam and everything. They don't care it's a scam. They want the roses and the chocolate. They want it, It doesn't matter if it's a scam or not. If her friends is getting it, she wants it. It doesn't matter whether it's a scam or not. Of course it's a scam, but everything is a scam. And the big sleep solves the rest. I think eating is more important. No. Sleeping number 1, eating number 2. Working number 3. Sleeping is definitely number 1. I cannot sleep when crypto moves. Thanks, Tila. I slept and my bank account has suddenly 3 more zeros added. All bankers hate this one trick. No clickbait. Yeah, you sleep and suddenly, you have 3 more zeros. All bankers say this trick. No clickbait. Yeah, exactly. Morning, sir. Let's go. Hiani, how you doing, man? Good. I convinced my ex it's a scam. Smooth. There we go. Muhammad, how you doing, man? Guys, where are we gonna start? We're gonna start with the numbers up here. This is the new moon right now. You can start, you know, we got a new moon on 20. Right now we are in the full moon, but full moon is not pumping us, guys. So that means, you know, a little bit dangerous. You know, on the February 20 we got a new moon. So, you know, how this is gonna play out, it depends. It looks like it's gonna be a dumpy moon, but, you know, there is that. Economic calendar up here today. Today is Tuesday, February 14, 2023. We got two important things. You know, it's important when you see these, you know, red things about around the date. This is PM. This is 2:30 PM today. That's Central European time. I think this UTC plus one, yeah. So university, do they have just, you know, why it says UTC plus one? Yeah, UTC plus one. Universal time something. I don't know what UTC is there for. Universal something. So inflation rate and core inflation rate. That's way. Tomorrow is retail sales month on month. Minus 1.1, so consensus is 1.8 and 1.2, so it's also looking better, you know, for tomorrow. And on February we had some kind of PPI. I don't know what this is. What is this? Producer price inflation. Yeah, this might be interesting as well. 0.4, and you know, so it's gonna go from a -5 to 0.4. So inflation, you know, it's gonna go up. I don't know if this is good or bad. Doesn't matter. These are numbers that everybody talking about. Inflation rate and core inflation rate. So you can see right now, inflation rate right now is 6.5. Consensus is 6.2, but forecast is 6.3. So anything below, I would say anything below 6. I would say 6.2 or less is actually good for us. If you get 6.3, it might be, you know, oh, it's bad. It's, you know, it might not actually be bad. Core inflation rate was 5.7. Consensus at the next one is gonna be 5.5. Forecast is 5.4. The consensus think that it's gonna be a little bit bigger than forecast, but I would say, you know, less than 5.4 and less than, you know, 6.2. 6.2 or less, you know, 5.4 or less. That's very good numbers. You know, how these numbers come out, you know, and what's gonna happen, you know, a little bit unsure about that. But it does seem to be that, you know, they are, however you know, twist around, they're gonna be less than previous numbers. Unless something happens and, you know, some of these numbers do not, you know, are actually, you know, way above or below, you know, then we might get some kind of movement, unexpected moves. But right now everybody is seeing the numbers. Everybody sees that, you know, everything is going down. Everybody's gonna be in good mood. I think there is also, this is Dagbladet, this Norwegian. What was this? This Norwegian, you know, mainstream newspaper, big newspaper. Here, Bunnen Nod means, you know, the bottom is reached, and they talk about, you know, how the you know, economy is, you know, everybody's feeling economy is bad, but, you know, there are prognosis that, you know, the bottom is reached already. We already know that Jim Cramer said this is the bull market, buy the dip. So I'm feeling that, you know, they're trying to get, you know, the masses to, you know, buy the, you know, provide exit liquidity. At least, you know, we gotta be a little bit, you know, contrary when it comes to these kind of, you know, articles in the mainstream media. So if they are, you know, telling you to buy, they're probably trying to exit. If they are telling you to, you know, sell, they're probably trying to buy, right? So it's a little bit like that. It's a little bit like that. But now that we are seeing that, you know, the bottom is reached and stuff like that, can we go up? Of course we can go up a little bit more. We might, you know, it might be even, you know, Jim Cramer might be even right on this one. So I won't say too much about, you know, whether, you know, the mass media is correct on this one or not. KTG thinks it's gonna get worse. I don't know who KTG is. Is that the girl from ARK? If that's the girl from ARK, you know, I wouldn't, you know, put too much into it. She made some nice calls when, you know, we are in the bull market. I mean, everybody makes nice calls in the bull market. You just tell people it's going up, and like everything is going up. Everything is going up. But you gotta watch the you know, their chart. ARK Innovation. I mean, look at this chart. This is ugly. This is ugly. This is what investors think of your you know. This is what investors think of your you know, performance, minus 80%. Now ARK Innovation ETF, it's they are an investment fund. They need to make money, right? And you know, the stock is down 80%. So we gotta assume that you know, it's they are not performing well. So I'm a Katie Wood. Yeah, but I understand. Yeah, Katie would. From Arcade, but this is quite terrible. Like you know, so I wouldn't be listening too much what she said. Like there are a lot of people that get calls right and stuff like that when stuff is going towards the upside. But then, and you can see up here they have been performing nicely. But you know, when the bear market hits, like that's when you find out who is actually good and who is not, right? Berkshire Hathaway, I think they are doing well up here. You can see Berkshire Hathaway, it's not down, it's 80% up here. It dropped down a little bit, 27% right now, it's only down 12%. So Berkshire Hathaway, the Warren Buffett investing firm is doing a lot better. So, what Katie Wood says, I'm really not interested in that. Like, yeah, she does make a nice call, she does have nice, interesting things about, what's gonna, perform or not. But, to take her like some kind of master investor or something like that, nah, we're not there. Binance is under attack and crypto pump. Yes, the BUSD attack from the SEC, the stablecoins attack, it was kind of expected. And will this actually continue? And will the stablecoins be gone? Let me tell you a little bit about 2017, guys. We weren't using stablecoins, we weren't using Tether and stuff like that. We just kept Ethereum. We didn't care what the price of Ethereum was. We just was hodling Ethereum. And we are using Ethereum to buy shitcoins and everything else. We are using Ethereum as the currency. We weren't using Bitcoin to buy and sell shit. We are using Ethereum to buy and sell stuff. And that was our stable coin. Ethereum wasn't actually stable, but we are using Ethereum because it was good. You could just hodl it, you could just buy other stuff with it. It had fast transactions and stuff like that, right? And the fees were very, very low at that point, right? So if all the stable coins goes away, we're gonna be fine, guys. We're gonna be fine. It's not like stablecoins go away and crypto is that. Stablecoin is just one part of it. Now, the reason that the SEC has to go after the stablecoins is because CBDCs, right? CBDCs needs to take over. They really don't care about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Solana. They don't care about these coins, right? They are blockchains that do certain stuff. What they care about stablecoins. They want to remove stablecoins because they want to pave the way for the CBDCs, right? And it's just a normal attack, but nothing is gonna happen. Could we have a dump when if stablecoins go down? Definitely. But crypto will survive. Ethereum is there. We're still gonna use Ethereum, Matic, Solana. We're gonna use something else as the currency that we can hold, because nobody wants to hold USD, right? Because inflation and stuff like that, devaluation of coin. But we're just gonna use something else. No problem. So it is a little bit more FUD. The FUD might continue. The BUSD, USDT, everything might fall down. There will still be day tomorrow. There will still be crypto tomorrow. But trade the trend. If it goes down, short it. What am I gonna say to you? So I'm not really bothered by what SEC is doing. And SEC is always after somebody. Every single month something new comes out. SEC is after XRP. SEC is after Binance. SEC is after stablecoins. SEC is after Chainlink, whatever, right? SEC is always after some. That's their job. They have nothing else to do. They have to go after crypto. So they always find a way what is the next thing we can pick at, right? So guys, we're gonna survive, no problem whatsoever. So don't fall for FUD like Bitcoin will be here next year, year after that. Like the only question is like, what's the price gonna be at of that? So there is that, guys. SEC needs to go after SEC. Yeah, SEC needs to go after SEC. So, okay, let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin and what's happening on Bitcoin. As you can see here, we had a very nice channel towards the upside up here. I think this was a channel towards the upside, and the first time I actually drew this, it does actually fits very nicely up here. So these three, I had these three, pivot points up here, and this create a very nice channel up here. You can see that this channel, we're holding up here, broke that right up above, and right now we came to the midline up here. Right now, pulling a little bit towards downside. This is definitely a channel. Now, this does look indeed, in fact, like a bearish bear flag. So we got a big move towards the downside. We got a flagging up here happening right now. Will we go up to the top up here and then drop down? Will we do something like this? Will we, you know, invalidate this bear flag? But it does seem to me like it's a bear flag, guys. It does seem to me like it's a bear flag up here, and you know, maybe you should do it just like this, because this is the move. This over here, maybe this entire thing is the move. I don't know. We can do both parts up here, and then, you know, from the top of the channel towards downside, this is some kind of, you know, some kind of a target area, right? So right now you can see that, you know, target is around 20.6 all the way down to, you know, 20.1, give or take. If it breaks out of this bear flag, that's the target, right? So 20.1, 20.6, 20.7, give or take target area if it breaks on the downside over here. That's what we're looking for. Let me just go a little bit back up here and put our other channel up here. What you're gonna see also here, that I had this this channel over here towards downside. We are, you know, slowly climbing towards that, and over here we actually broke that towards the upside. Now this this line can actually be changed a little bit, and it might go something like this over here. And what you're gonna see very nicely up here, is that this trend line over here got broken, retested right now. Right now it's pulling back to the same levels up here, so might go towards the upside up here. It does look like a nice move towards the upside, and I'm gonna explain to you why I want to position myself for a long position and not a short position in a little while. This also looks like, you know, some kind of falling wedge up here. You can see up here we have very nice, you know, touches up here. Right now we broke that towards the upside. Needs to get above this level up here to, you know, pump even more towards the upside, but we are still in the channel, and that's the most important thing. But we have definitely broken certain levels, but we are still channeling slowly towards the upside up here, and this to me does look like a little bit like a, you know, some kind of a bear flag. Now let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. It might also be a double bottom. It does look like a bear flag over here, but we only got these two touches up here, right? So it's a little bit early to say. So if we can come up here, something like that, it might look like a double bottom over here, where we break towards the upside and continue towards the upside. Do we have a double bottom on our hands or not? Kind of a little bit depends. Now here is the thing up here. I'm gonna show you some indicators down here. If this does, this has the work. So what you're gonna see here on the 4-hourly time frame up here, that right now the RSI is around 40 levels. Oftentimes when you're in a strong downtrend, you will, you know, dump down big time, then you will pull back to this 40-50 levels like over here, then you will dump down big time, then you will pull back to 40-50 levels, then you'll dump down big time, then you pull back to 40-50 levels. But you know, and that's how the down goes. So in the RSI does this move up here towards certain resistance, and that does you know, look a little bit sketchy right now. So we are at resistance right now when it comes to 4-hour time frame. The move you know, should happen very, very soon up here. Over here there is a trend. Is the trend line broken? You know, ever since some line told me to, you know, watch the trend line, nah, it doesn't seem that it's broken up here. It seems that we are on the resistance up here when it comes to the RSI. Yeah, when it comes to the RSI on the 4-hour, it seems that we are at resistance, but it doesn't look like we are breaking just yet. I mean, it needs to do a bigger move up here. So if we can, you know, if we can bounce a little bit up here, we just might get the move that we need to break the RSI towards downside, which will actually be very nice. But we are at resistance over here right now, so you know, the move needs to happen. The move needs to happen if you want to pump. On the daily time frame, what you're gonna see over here is that the RSI is right now at, you know, 46 level down here, 45, 46 level, and this is actually very good for, you know, continuation of the pump. So if you want to pump over here right now, just like, you know, on the 4-hour that we are dumping, we need to pump from these levels, this 40-50 levels up here. We need to pump, because if we do fall down right now, we're getting into this, you know, downtrend below us. We don't want to do that. Why would we want to do that, right? So a little bit sketchy when you're just looking at the indicators up here. We got a weekly close up here, not very special weekly close, but it's not very you know, not very eventful. But there is one thing that's you know, on the table right now, and that's that this weekly candle over here did break one resistance. Although it does seem that we are in the empty space over here, there was this resistance up here that right now is being broken on the weekly time frame. So this new weekly candle up here hopefully can, you know, bounce right back up again, right? Let me see 2 weeks, because 2 weeks is also important up here. Yeah, this is same resistance up here, and we are below that. So we did break one support, one support level right now, and we you can see up here we went below the support level. Try to get back above it. This on the daily time frame below, stay below that, and right now that resistance, that support, previous support is right now acting as a resistance. So we got a little bit resistance above us. A little bit of resistance above us, not so, you know, it's not so dangerous or anything like that, but you know, because you can just, you know, pump up. It's just the start. It's just the start. Let's go a little bit back up here. Everybody's talking about the weekly cross up here on the chart. Everybody's talking about the 50 and the 200 moving average up here. Let's go to another chart up here. The 50 and the 200 moving average is crossing towards downside. This is the first time ever that's actually happened on Bitcoin. We can look at a logarithmic chart up here. You'll see that these two candles have these two, you know, moving averages have never crossed each other for as long as Bitcoin has been alive. Never crossed each other, but this is the first time that's crossing each other. Now, this isn't the first, you know, record, you know, Bitcoin is setting. Previous, you know, first time ever was Bitcoin is actually pulled below previous low, because never before has that happened, right? Never has Bitcoin pulled below the previous lows, right? We are not counting this one, we counted this one over here. So never before has Bitcoin pulled before previous, you know, previous lows. So that was, you know, one of the, you know, bad records. But this is the second bad record, because we are getting this, you know, first time ever stuff on Bitcoin, but it's not in our favor, guys, not in our favor. So, you know, I'm wondering, will we get the first time ever move down below, you know, 3K before previous low? I mean, will that happen? Will that happen? Now, will that happen? Let me see up here. Yeah, this is the logarithmic chart. So the logarithmic chart, you know, does tell that, oh, we're getting rejected up here, going down to, you know, below 3K. First time ever below 3K. So there's that. The great reckoning for the bulls is coming. So, but if you don't look at a non-logarithmic chart, a regular chart and stuff like that, the trend broke, guys. The trend broke. The trend broke. The trend got retested. Right now, we're hitting the resistance up here at 200 moving average, give or take. Pulling back, how much the pullback is gonna have? We gotta get above, you know, still above 25K up here. This is the major resistance of 24.3, 24.5, give or take. We gotta get above that level to, you know, end the accumulation phase. All of this, even this move down, even this move up here, everything up here is accumulation phase for the whales, for the big money. They need time. They need time to accumulate. You can also ask question, is this accumulation phase over here, or is this just some kind of redistribution phase? Now, I would say this over here was a redistribution phase. So, redistribution, move down, you know, continuous selling up here, secondary bigger redistribution phase. Now, how many of these redistribution phases are gonna have, right? So I wouldn't say that this is you know, some kind of distribution phase or redistribution. This is distribution phase, right? We came up, we are distributing money to, you know, people taking profits. Secondary first redistribution phase, you know, money going out. But after these two phases, I haven't seen, you know, many charts that have, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 redistribution phase unless something is wrong, right? So I would assume that this phase over here is the accumulation zone, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense. It just makes sense, guys. It just makes sense. So assuming it's accumulation zone, you know, we are not going to back down to 3K. So I hope that we don't get, you know, all-time low on Bitcoin, you know, first time ever new record on Bitcoin, all-time low from previous high and stuff like that. I hope we don't do that. I hope we don't do that. But how are we gonna trade these guys? What we gonna do? What we gonna do with this, you know, chart over here, and the CPI numbers, and what we're gonna do? And the thing I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look for this pullback up here. I'm gonna still assume that this support line is not gonna break until the CPI numbers. A lot of people are very, very bearish, so there is that. I'm not seeing that much bearishness. I mean, over here when we're towards the upside up here, you know, I start being, you know, too many people were euphoric, stuff was going down, this trend over here broke. We did first move towards downside. Right now we're consolidating up here. Is this the box that's gonna bounce us towards upside, just like, you know, previous box up here? There was also this box up here when it came down, but, you know, we failed to get above the resistance up here. So this box up here, will this box bounce us towards upside? We can assume still that, you know, that we should be some kind of a bullish trend. But right now, the major resistance line, guys, the major resistance line, you know, that's gonna confirm the bull market is the 50 moving average. 22k 250, 50 moving average to one, this on the 4 hourly, sorry, this on the 4 hourly. Weekly, yeah, up here. On the weekly, around 24k, give or take. You can right now see that we might get another move up here, but as soon as we are above this 50 moving average, guys, the sun and the sun and sunshine and rainbows and you know, good times and fun times and everything else will happen as soon as we are above the 50 moving average, guys. As soon as we are above the 50 moving average. See on here, below 50 moving average, above 50 moving average, big move. Below 50 moving average, above 50 moving average, big move. Below 50 moving average, above 50 moving average, you know, Corona dump, big move. Above moving average, below moving average, above moving average, big move, right? We are very, very close to that, guys. 50 moving average is gonna be the, you know, the level that we are looking for big moves towards the upside, big moves towards the upside. If you remember, I don't know how many of you guys have been here before, but in 2017 we have been looking at 20 moving average, because in 20 moving average it was a big, you know, the 20 weekly moving average was very, very important. Why? Because it's been keeping the bull market up, right? So when it started going up, the 20 moving average has been rally us towards the upside, right? And 20 moving average, everybody was, you know, 27, you know, 20. 2018, 19, 20, like everybody has been talking about 20 moving average up here, right? Get above 20, get above 20. You see what happened when we got above 20. Unfortunately, we got a bad below the 20 down here. So we are always saying above 20, above 20. And as soon as we came above 20 again, without Corona up here above 20 again, it pushed us towards the upside. So 20 is also important. And you can see up here that we are above, technically above 20. But we need to look at this 50 moving average. It's a lot more. What are you gonna say? It has a lot more. It's a bigger moving average on a big time frame, and if you're above that, you're technically very bullish. So it is very good, right? The only question is how much we're gonna pull back down. So I got my, you know, my ideas about, you know, how much this can go. We can also bounce over here, and that would be very, very good. If we do bounce, guys, there is a level that we need to break. I'm gonna show you up here. If you go to daily time frame up here, sorry, 4 hourly time frame up here, let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something. What you're gonna see here is that there has been some kind of channel over here, right? We went into the box below, and then we, you know, bounced above the channel over here, right? This is very, very bullish. That's very good. And then we had a channel again up here. Let's pull up here something like this, a little bit less up channel. Channel again. We went below into the box, and then we tried to go up, but we failed to get above, you know, on the other side. Like over here, we exited the channel towards the other side. This one failed, so we went down here and then failed to get out of the move, and then we pulled back. So right now, what's happening down here? We might get into this box, but where is the channel up here? Maybe there is up channel. Let's try that. Let's try. Oh my God, let's do that. I think we might be onto something, guys. I don't know if you see it, but you know, maybe we are onto something. Maybe, guys, maybe, just very, very maybe, we are in a box right now. Maybe we are doing the box up here, the bullish box below the support. Maybe we are doing that, the bullish box below the support, where we blast through 25k. It just might be that. And this bear flag up here. There is also, you know, there is also a level that we actually broke up here. We can also, oh, look at this. Oh my God! Every time I look at the charts, I find some, you know, I see something new. That's not actually good. So let's say this line up here. So we broke the trend up here as well. Of course, I've shown you this trend over here, right? I'm showing this trend like we managed to get up above here. There is also the channel up here, right? The channel up here, but we broke that. But you know, we can also look at it like a little bit like this over here, right? Maybe we are getting rejected up here. Maybe they're getting rejected up here. We're gonna analyze the chart a little bit more, but it does seem to, you know, expanding musical instrument into, you know, into the box up here, failing in the box, going up here, rejected, two rejection up here, might be a pull back down a little bit. There is a right now, you know, support line just below us up here. So if we, yeah, it's still the channel line up here. So if we do fall down here over here, it might be actually quite bad. We're gonna do more analysis on Bitcoin and how this actually plays out. Let's see up here, because I drew this like over here, right? And then we are on the bottom, right? But let's go to 4-hourly time frame. Now it doesn't seem that it's kind of shading. I still like it. It's okay. Do something on the total market cap. Now I don't want to do total market cap. I don't know why, but you know, it doesn't seem. You know, it seems shady to do. You know, total market. But you know, the total market cap is some kind of index. Maybe total crypto market calculated by trading. Let's see up here. Let's see weekly time frame up here. Do we have anything up here that's, you know, saying that we are? So the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame is still not above that. We got a, you know, a 200 moving average right below us up here. We, you know, pulling back a little bit below that. Let's see monthly up here. Monthly managed to get above the 50 moving average, which is very nice. Right now pulling a little bit back, so we're gonna see if we can actually manage to stay. It doesn't look all that bearish. You know, just first look up here. Let's see daily time frame. Daily time frame is, you know, could pull down a little bit up here as well. Now it looks like Bitcoin just, you know, different support and resistance levels, but not very good at, you know, analyzing the total market cap. Looks like redistribution on total. Nah, not even close, man. Nah, it doesn't. I don't see it. Like this over here would be. See how his current pulls back up here, total up here. Yeah. Maybe the entire thing is, you know, distribution, and this is redistribution. And then we go down and get into, you know, accumulation zone. Could that be it? Huh? Yeah, on all tops on the chart. This is logarithmic chart. There you go. All tops. Maybe something like this. I like this one. Yeah, this is nice. This also broke. No problem. We have no problem. It's good. The trend is broken. The trend is your friend until the trend ends, and the trend is broken, so you know, all good. This is only the first line, right? This is only the first line. So the trend over here broke. There is another trend line up here. I think it's nice. Might be nice up here. Give or take. Something like this, give or take. So you know, if you want to have a bull market up here, this is the line. You're taking a trade, not on the live stream, but I'll do it, you know, off the stream. FOMO, guys. And guys, that's that. CPI numbers coming in 4 or 5 hours. I think right now that what I'm actually gonna try to figure out, I'm gonna try to position myself for a long position, because we are on some kind of bottom over here. I'm gonna try to position myself for some kind of long position, because if I enter a long position and I enter some kind of, you know, short-term bottom down here, you know, on hourly or something like that, right? If I can enter a long position somewhere down here, 53 minutes left on this one. If I can enter some kind of long position and the price moves, you know, with me until the CPI numbers, and let's say we come to, you know, some kind of CPI numbers up here, right? What is that? Not over here, but you know, over here. If the price moves my direction until the CPI number somewhere over here, right? Then if the numbers are bad, you know, I got room to get out, right? I got room to get out. That's what I'm thinking, you know. I'm trying to position myself for a long until the CPI, because if the news are bad, it dumps down, right? But I have room to get out of the trade and, you know, switch the trade. On the other hand, if the news are good, I mean, I'm already in a position, right? So the way I see it, you know, the way I see it right now for a long position, over here, since we are on some kind of bottom over here, might be actually, you know, I need to see if this is a long or short position, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether you want a long or a short. Positioning yourself now until the CPR numbers is a good thing, because if you go short and the price goes with you towards downside, it will hit, come down to CPR numbers, and then if it goes against you, I mean, you got a room to get out. You got a room to get out, right? And the volatility up here, you will be able to survive. And if it goes with in your direction, it's all good, right? It's all good. So whether you go long or short, you want to position yourself right now, whether you think it's gonna, but you don't want to, you don't want to go long and then, have the price go against you and then hit the CPR numbers and then dump. You don't want to do that. If you go long, the price, you have to be in profit. The price must be in profit by the CPR numbers come. You cannot go, the trade cannot go against you. This is not positioning yourself. If the trade goes against you and we get a CP number, you're not gonna think, oh yeah, no problem, I'm just gonna go back down to, down here and I'm gonna make my, because if this, explodes, you're done. So if you position yourself, that means, you enter a position in which direction is going, whether that's towards upside or towards downside. But, this is your entry point. So if it goes down, you want the price to go down. And when the CPR number hits, you wanna already be in position. Total Tech, welcome TF Fans Club, man. That's long time since somebody joined TF Fans Club, man. Appreciate it. There is a Telegram channel. Go to the YouTube, go to the community tab on the our YouTube channel. There is link down below for the Telegram channel. Join us, man. I'm cleaning my karma before the announcement today to get lucky on my trades. Woo! Everybody, wish good karma on Toldo Tag. Welcome to TF Fans Club, man. I hope you appreciate the lines as much as we do. Enjoy the green name, enjoy the lines, and welcome to Telegram chat, man. Nice. Toldo. I cannot pronounce Toldo Tag. It's cool, man. We're gonna get there. Didi, welcome. There we go. So I don't have much more to say about that. I still need to do more analysis on how Bitcoin is doing and stuff like that. And it's a little bit sketchy right now. There are definitely reasons why this can go up and down. And you can see this big week on the downside. Right now we are pulling back down. This on the daily time frame. This would be some kind of indecision week up here, maybe even some kind of bottoming week up here. You can see I had a bullish engulfing candle on the daily time frame up here that we went down and then had bullish engulfing candle, slowly moving back, but this is also very bullish. So I would assume that we are bullish and that this is gonna reverse towards the upside up here. So if it goes towards the upside, I'm looking at some kind of levels up here at 22.6, 22.7, 22.8, give or take up here at the top. If this bounces towards the upside, and then we'll see how this actually plays out. Up, down, sideways. Just joined. Volatility, I think a little bit up, might go a little bit down, might go a little bit sideways. The CPR numbers are gonna decide that, 2:30 p.m. Guys, thank you for stopping by. That's that. And now that we are going away, we're gonna play the song again. Thanks for stopping by. And, good luck with the trades, guys. Good luck with the trades. Only way you're gonna make it in the bear market and the bull market is by trading. Hopefully. Use my link. Guys, thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.
keep breathing. I can't help myself but